Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayana Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Sarasatim Vyasam Tojamudiraye Nashtaprayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Reading from Srimad-Bhagavatam, 4th Canto, Chapter 7, Text number 37. Lokapala Uchuhu Lokapala Uchuhu Drishtaha Kim no Drigvir Asatgraheistvam Drishtaha Kim no Drigvir Asatgraheistvam Pratyagdrashta Drishyate Yena Vishwam Pratyagdrashta Drishyate Yena Vishwam Mayayi Esha Bhavadiya Hi Bhuman Mayayi Esha Bhavadiya Hi Bhuman Yastvam Shashtaha Panchabirbasi Bhutehe Yastvam Shashtaha Panchabirbasi Bhutehe Lokapala Uchu Krishnam no Asatgrahastvam Lokapalaha, the governors of different planets. Uchuhu said, Drashtaha seen, Kim whether, Naha by us, Drigbihi by the material senses. Asatgrahe, revealing the cosmic manifestation. Tvam, you. Pratyak Drashta, inner witness. Drishyate is seen. Yena, by whom? Vishwam, the universe. Maya, material world. He, because. Isha, this. Bhavadiya, your. He, certainly. Bhuman, O possessor of the universe. Yaha, because. Tvam, you. Shashtaha, the sixth. Panchabihi, with the five. Bhasi, appear. Bhute, with the elements. Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The governors of various planets spoke as follows. Dear Lord, we believe only in our direct perception. But under the circumstances, we do not know whether we have actually seen you with our material senses. By our material senses, we can simply perceive the cosmic manifestation. But you are beyond the five elements. You are the sixth. We see you therefore as a creation of the material world. Purport. The governors of various planets are certainly materially opulent and very puffed up. Such persons are unable to understand the transcendental eternal form of the Lord. In Brahma Samhita it is stated that only persons who have anointed their eyes with love of God can see the personality Godhead in every step of their activities. Also in the prayers of Kunti it is stated that only those who are akinchana gocharam, who are not materially puffed up, can see the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Others are bewildered and cannot even think of the absolute truth. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport. Om Ajnanatimrandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chururmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta. Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Please repeat the translation. The governors of various planets spoke as follows. Dear Lord, we believe only in our direct perception. But under the circumstances, we do not know whether we have actually seen you with our material senses. By our material senses, we can simply perceive the cosmic manifestation. But you are beyond the five elements. You are the sixth. We see you therefore as a creation of the material world. So, we have been seeing here that different personalities of this universe, one after the other, has spoken their realizations about the appearance of Lord Vishnu before them. And each of them glorified the different aspects of Lord Vishnu who had appeared before them. Now it's the turn of the Lokapalas, the governors of various planets, and according to they are speaking according to their own realization. They are seeing that, whatever I can see, obviously it is due to my material senses. So now I am seeing you also. With our material senses we are seeing you. But whether this seeing you has any deeper aspects to it, we do not know. We only know that with our material eyes we are seeing you. But since you are a creator of the material world, you must be beyond this material world. So they are postulating a sixth element. You are made of a sixth element beyond these five elements. Speculation. And therefore you are creation of the material world. Something which we do not know, so they only know about the material world. So whenever the Lord incarnates, He appears through an elaborate arrangement of His Atmamaya potency. Sambhavami Atmamaya. Whenever the Lord descends, just like a VIP, if a VIP is coming, before he comes, so many other personalities come, make so many arrangements to fulfill the purpose of the VIP coming. In the same way, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the Lord of everything, who is the owner of everything, is the proprietor of everything, He is Bhagavan, Param Ishvara, enjoyer of everything, knower of everything, owner of everything. That personality, when he is coming, going somewhere, he is not simply alone. So his Yogamaya, now he is coming into the material world. When he comes into the material world, obviously the Lord is transcendental, is not made up of material energy. He does not have a material body. He has a transcendental body of Vishuddha Sattva, of his own internal energy. His body made up of Sandhini potency, his own self-potency. So that is the nature of Vishnu's body. So when that being the case, that Vishnu's transcendental body, transcendental form, is in the material world even as Paramatma, everywhere. But he cannot be seen with our material eyes. But then when he incarnates, then he can be seen with our material eyes, to enable us to see with our material eyes. By his inconceivable mystic potency of Yogamaya, he becomes visible to the material eyes. Now when he becomes visible to the material eyes, any incarnation of the Lord who comes into this material world, the entire material energy is his. all this Virat material energy, the unlimited material, means the material energy, the Virat Rupa of the Lord, condenses and also he comes along with the incarnation of the Lord. Just like if the boss of a big company, he takes a site visit, all the people are following him. Is it not? God is a person. This material energy belongs to him. So this material energy, the Virat Rupa, also serves him. How does it serve him? It gives visual effect to the material eyes. But only those who have transcendental eyes can see the transcendental form of the Lord. In this material world, when we take a reincarnation, our body is material energy, and I am spirit, and I am simply a knower of, I am fallen, forgotten who I am, what is my real form, everything I have forgotten, and I am only knowing this material body. So this is the way the spirit is reincarnating in this material world, in forgetfulness. When the Lord incarnates, he does not incarnate in a limited material body. He incarnates in his Virat Rupa for those who want to see him with material eyes. All the Shaktis are there for the material eyes to access. Now all these arrangements are done by the Yogamaya. Only by, that's why it is inconceivable how Yogamaya arranges non-devotees to see him with their material eyes. Devotees to see him with their material eyes plus with their devotional eyes, with their spiritual eyes. That is the reason, even though God comes down as he is, still the living entities don't accept him. They don't get that mercy. They don't see that the transcendental form of the Lord. When Krishna was here 5,000 years ago, demons were attacking him. Demons, they only saw his they could not say, unless there is love, you cannot see his transcendental form. The Lord incarnated in his incarnated Virat body, which takes the look of his original form as he is. And they are all dealing with that. Not only that, in the case of Krishna, not only the Virat is within his body, Virat material energy is within his body. All Vishnus are also in his body. So then the Krishna comes from Goloka Vrindavana, all expansions of the Lord that are required in this material world, they all are within his body. So this is a subject matter that is, unless one accepts the inconceivable potency of the Lord, it is very difficult to understand that the transcendental Lord does not take a material body like how we take a material body. When we take a material body, our spirit is captured by the material body, influenced by the material body. When Krishna comes into this material world, even if he takes the Virata, he is Param Ishvara, everything is serving him. Therefore, he is Achyuta. He comes into the material world, he cannot fall down. Why? Because the material energy is working under his will. He is the master. So when he is, that's what Prabhupada explains that there is nothing like material for Krishna. Material energy is also spiritual energy for him. So he is not affected by taking up but he does not take up a material body like us. This material universe itself is his body. But it is his material body. Virat Rupa is his material body. And this Virat energy of the Lord, Virat Rupa we know, even according to modern science we know, that it's all energy. There is no substance. It's all energy. Permutation, combination of different energies, in different shapes, forms, everything. It's all, pradhana, the Mahat Tattva, energy. Matter can be reduced to energy. Various forms, names, everything can be reduced to energy. If you had told this 100 years back, 200, 150 years back to the scientist, they will never accept. They will never accept. Material energy itself is material world is considered like a material energy of the Lord, external energy of the Lord in our scriptures. Now science itself says everything is energy. Science itself says matter can be converted into energy. Energy is more fundamental than matter. So the energy of the Lord, the total energy of the Lord, whenever Lord comes, the total material energy of the Lord is also serving him. Which way it should serve him? That is Yogamaya's arrangement to make material eyes see the form of the Lord. But you cannot see the transcendental form of the Lord. Now so many people are seeing Vishnu there. Right? Now these people are ignorant. They are thinking it is also a material creation. This body is also. They will see only that. The pure devotees can see. To see the Vishuddha Sattva body, you need to be in Vishuddha Sattva. So according to different gunas, different people, so even God comes before us. If our eyes is not anointed with love, we will see him as material. And that's how everything it is. In all incarnation you can see. Krishna is more famous now than when he was on the planet. Yes or no? Slowly he was revealing the Father, he was God and all like that. But now we put all the pastimes together, so Krishna was not so known as God when he was on the planet as he is known now. Just like when Prabhupada was on this planet, when you see him, small activities he's doing, he looked like an ordinary person, right? Now you put all the activities that he has done, right, total activity, then you see a different perspective. Oh, who is he? Who is he? So in the same way, to understand the glories of the Lord, to see who is with this person, who is in our midst. Of course, extraordinary activity when you do, when Krishna lifted Govardhan, everybody, this extraordinary super personality, that impression everybody got. But that is not the real, showing power is not the real transcendental aspect of the Lord. The real transcendental aspect of the Lord, even in that lifting Govardhan, is a loving relationship of the Vrajavasis. Whereas those who are in another plane of existence, they see, oh, small boy, he lifted, so powerful he is. The Vrajavasis did not think of all that. Oh, so it was so bad, Krishna protected us. That's all. They're not thinking in terms of his omnipotency, so he must be God. How can he lift? All those things, Chinta is also not coming for them. Because they are so much absorbed in Krishna's personal loving relationship. The same way also, if you see all avatars, Nama Avatara also, same thing. In the sound that we utter, all the Shaktis enter. When all the Shaktis enter means material energy is also entering there. Very mystical it is. Deity's body. We see that is only okay, 40 kilos of Panchaloha we see. But actually no. The total Virat energy is situated in the deity body. Deity body I am saying. Transcendental deity is different. Who is residing in that? The transcendental form that resembles the deity body is residing in the deity. But the deity body itself is material energy, spiritualized. Because for Krishna everything is spiritual. But yet that is not him. Nothing is Krishna except himself. Every energy is simultaneously one and different. Krishna is Krishna. So similarly, when Krishna comes for our sake to give us access to his form, his activities, his all these things, to give access to serve him, he takes on a form that resembles. He takes on a transcendental form that resembles the deity body. And when Lord takes on a form, Lord enters somewhere, then he is not going to come ordinarily. The entire Virat is there. When we do deity installation, there is a procedure. In a procedure is first they invoke all the universal energies. After initial Bhuta Suddhi, all those things they do that. Means here is a 40 kilo Panchaloha. They do all the cleansing of all those things they do. Afterwards they have elaborate rituals to invoke the Virat Rupa into the deity. That means the super soul and the Virat Rupa. Then the deity is ready for the transcendental personality whom you are installing. He enters that royally. He does not enter a limited matter. When he comes in, he is all powerful. So deity's body is also all powerful. That is the reason why even if with the material eyes somebody sees the deity, he gets spiritual touch. And that is also the reason why even the material tongue you chant Hare Krishna, somebody says Hare Krishna. It's a material sound. Still, because of the Lord has entered into it, Shakti Aveshanama, he is touching spirit. Because he wants to give the same effect. Okay, you are stuck in this senses, material senses. I want to give you the same effect as touching me. You offer me a garland, I want to give you the same effect as offering a garland to my Satchidananda form in the spiritual world. I am almighty. I can do what I want. I receive in the same manner. Therefore, it is said that the deity should not be considered as it should be considered as a self, the Lord Himself. The holy name as Lord Himself. This is as far as good as. But energy is energy. Lord by His omnipotency makes it as good as. That is how when we want reinstall deities or something, we send away the Lord into a kalasha. The transcendental form of the Lord is installed in the kalasha. Then you take the deity. You do the repairing, finger broken or this thing, that thing, you do all the repairing. Then after that again all installation procedure you have to do. Then everything is gone. Once the Lord goes away, everything is gone with Him. Only that now only you have got 40 kilos of brass. Now you do what you want. If you want again, you melt him, remelt him and again do it. Somebody will say, okay, these deities were there and we were worshipping. Now they are putting in hot, melting that and remelting it. You know the Shastra. The Lord is invoked in the Kalasha. And then here you take the deities. Whatever you want to do, you do the thing. Again do Bhuta Shuddhi, everything, A to Z, all the rituals. Invoke the Virat Shaktis into the deity. After that, all this up to there, all the archakas can do, ritualists can do. But the Lord Himself to come down, that time Acharya invites. Sometimes devotees think, okay, when we are doing installation, Prabhupada, he invites the deities. Why we have to do all these rituals, all these things? Prabhupada himself got this. Do all these things. First all do as per the Shastra, do all those things. Then the deity body is ready to receive the form that resembles that deity, transcendental form that resembles the deity. That by his invitation, Acharya Mukhena, by his invitation, the Lord enters the deity. All this is required with respect to deity. Imagine now how merciful the Nama Avatara is. No puja required, nothing is required. Anybody chant Hare Krishna, he enters. Installed ho gaya. Installed. And you stop chanting, uninstalled. Hare Krishna, installed. Stop, uninstalled. When you chant, Shakti Avesha enters. Stop chanting. So Shakti Avesha Nama only manifest and unmanifest. The Aprakrita Nama is the eternal name. There is no beginning, no end. Right? But the manifestation has beginning and end. The beginning and end. Any questions? Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah.
Just want to understand how about the Acharya's deities? Like, is the same procedure?
Same procedure. Same procedure. Prabhupada's deity also same procedure. Devotees invite Prabhupada. The disciples, the devotees invite Prabhupada. Before Prabhupada is invited, same thing, we have to do all the... Prabhupada's body is also not an ordinary body. It is a spiritualized, that means it's also omnipotent body. His deity also can fulfill all desires. touching him, touching his deity, dressing him, serving him, all it is reaching Prabhupada. Any other question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhu, in the houses, like some of the people, they bring deities like Laddu Gopal or Nitai Gauranga, and those deities are not installed with all these rituals and processes, but they have a lot of faith that, yeah, Krishna is there in my house, Nitai Gauranga are there. So how do we understand whether Krishna is there with respect to this understanding?
Yeah. So, Bhakti supersedes all rituals. Okay. So the advantage here is that in the temple when you install, even ritualistically do without bhakti, the Lord is there. Acharyas told he'll be there. He won't go away. You will make offenses. He will be there and he will accept offenses. Because I'm not come here to go away. But in the case of a photo, let's say Radha Krishna Chandra's photo in the house of a devotee, and they have faith, they worship, everything, then it's as good as Radha Krishna Chandra. Now, if they don't do the rituals, everything, that means if they don't do the daily worship, then he is not there, that's all. He will not manifest there. So, as per bhakti, it will happen. Even a picture of the Lord. You look at Prabhupada. Now, when you install a deity, is different. Picture of Prabhupada you see. They are not installed. When you don't install, if you see with devotion, Prabhupada is there. With no devotion, it's a canvas. You understand? That is the reason devotees get affected when Lord's picture is thrown here and there and people stamp Hare Krishna mantra and they stamp, no? It hurts you because you see something else. Whereas karmis, they don't see the piece of paper. So we don't, print leaflets and all these kind of things with Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and then which we know very well will be, thrown around everywhere and people will stamp. So the way we see is different, the way they see is different. So they don't make offenses. They don't know, it's only paper, right? Now you see somebody stamping Krishna. You don't do something, then you are making offenses. At least pick up or tear that off so that Rupa is gone. Burn it, put it in Kaveri. Yes.
Krishna Prabhu. Prabhu, this is about rasa and tattva, which you have mentioned in your module, Soulful Japa module. So, related to today's class, that now the tattva is, if for example, if moon is taken, the tattva is material. Prabhupada also says this moon is material. So now the rasa is, when I see the moon, it is the mind of the Lord. So I see it as, and in that way I see. So it is spiritual actually. So now same way holy name, when I see tattva, there is prakrita rupa, shaktavesha nama, and aprakrita nama Prabhu. So this is tattva. But because when I chant, I am not able to experience aprakrita nama Prabhu. But for me, everything is this shaktavesha nama. So I concentrate on those features. So which has to be given means priority, that is rasa or tattva, because always I cannot think about tattva while chanting if I want to relate.
You cannot always think about tattva. That is why this tattva has come as Shakti Aveshanama. So when see, the thing is, like when we worship the deities, we don't go into as a neophyte, till our consciousness is purified, we see, we have to be careful. Transcendental Lord is there. This is not material. Like that. In beginning you have to be. But once there is love, you don't see aprakrita and prakrita. That is rasa. You simply serve. Here is the Lord. Because the transcendental, identical, what you are seeing is the transcendental form of the Lord. Because that's also there. So why I should get, just like, when I get a new glasses, first time glasses, then I am very conscious of the glass when I see. But after some time, no tattva, only rasa. I don't see DT, material body, prakrita body, aprakrita body. But first, to avoid making offenses, who is who? The Lord is transcendental. Lord is not this material body. Lord is not this matter. Lord is transcendental. But once you understand, you get purified, you know how to respect the Lord, you don't bother whether material energy or what it is, nothing. The Lord is there. And I serve Him.
So rasa comes above tattva.
Yes.
And
above tattva means after, see, rasa is about relationship. And tattva is about truth. So we all exist for rasa.
so if a devotee, if a neophyte is chanting with full faith, just he knows the rasa that the Supreme Lord has come. I am insignificant, but He is supreme. He has come for me.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know the tattva, but so the benefit will be the same as one who knows tattva and also he serves. In
Yes,
the
sir. Tattva is required for people who speculate.
one who doubts.
Simple people, nothing is required. But find one simple person. Find me one simple person who will simply chant Hare Krishna, that Krishna is before me. This is Krishna, this is Krishna. Get me one person. Because we have to understand. We have, we have it, because if we don't have this transcendental knowledge, we'll reduce lot to matter. We'll reduce lot to matter. And then all material characteristics you'll start seeing. When you start seeing material characteristics, then you are making offense. Gone, no, there's no. So therefore, we have to understand the tattva. Prabhupada expressly says that there is no Krishna consciousness without jnana. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan ma prapadyante. So even here also, tattva, jnana, nicely one has to understand, awaken one's bhakti in order to go into rasa. Then you don't need. But you have to go through this. That's why Prabhupada written all these books. Why he has written? So knowledge about the absolute truth, the Shastras, Guru, Sadhu and Shastra, we have to learn, we have to understand. Otherwise we'll be imitating. No, I don't want to know all these things. I don't want to know what is this, what is that, all those things. Just, you have to know.
Prabhu, because Bhagavad Gita also says, Tasmat Shastram Pramanam Te Karya Karya Vyavasthita. One should do what to do and what not to do should be guided based on the evidence of scriptures.
Right.
So that's why I asked this, because
no, correct. No, it's good question. But understand that bhakti is all connected to the other question also. Once it goes to the plane of bhakti, then there is this tattvas don't disturb you, because focus is Krishna and rasa. That's all. Good example is this specs I given you. Even when you are used to the specs, you are still seeing through all the tattvas are real operating. Prakrita, Aprakrita, Shakti, Avashaya, all these things are operating even when you are in rasa. But you are not aware of all that. You are not aware of all that. No need to be aware, because my awareness is, I want rasa, I want to see. I want to enjoy the varieties. I don't want to get stuck in thinking about my glasses. Should I think of the glasses, or should I think of the beautiful thing that the glasses show me? Similarly, whether I should think of deity different, deity body different, and transcendental form, resembling form is inside, or should I see the beautifully decorated deities? Today's dress is so wonderful, so nice, nicely decorated. Option is what? If you can do that, that's first. If you cannot do that, then you have to do this. Through this, get used to it. Just like when you buy the new glass, 2-3 days it will disturb you. Glass. Something on my eyes, glass. But what will happen slowly? You yourself will forget it. Srimad-Bhagavatam ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.